she intentionally doesn't want to be in any ship, in any very close friendship, spicy, be angry or fight, have girl and rival. Like she wants to be herself and manifest herself till she gets to find out and wins the show.
Come on, come and save me.
100%.
Tomorrow, okay? Yes. Don't allow me to go close to you.
Don't worry.
So finally, Mercy gave us some premium content yesterday. And guys, surprisingly, I really liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, guys, watching the way she was playing around with PERE and WHITEMONEY and then Cross, guys, oh my God, it was so entertaining. We're going to talk about the details of that on this video, so please make sure you watch till the end. Now, on the flip side, even though I sort of enjoyed what she was doing, in a way I was kind of sad because kind of made me wonder how things would have panned out, you know, if she had started playing this game right from the very beginning of the season. Yes, and in a conversation between Cross and WHITEMONEY yesterday, Cross had revealed that what she was doing with PERE and WHITEMONEY was actually her strategy for the season. And again, it made me wonder why she did not start from the very get-go. So we're going to have this conversation on this video. Make sure you watch to the end. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts about it, all right? And quick reminder, today being Saturday, by 3 p.m. WAT, we're going to be converging here for our live conversation. So please make it a date with us. Do not miss out. I look forward to seeing all of you. And for those of you that are yet to officially become a part of this community, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen. Quickly, let's proceed with the details of this conversation. With the way Mercy had bashed Ebuka and the production crew, one would expect that she would refrain from playing that dangerous game that she had been playing since last week with PERE and WHITEMONEY. But guys, from the look of things this week, Mercy did not stop. As a matter of fact, she intensified her flirtatious moves towards these two gentlemen. Yes. And then on Monday, before and after the live nominations process, she had gone on a venting and ranting spree with Cross, because Cross had actually gone ahead to challenge her, you know, telling her to her face that he does not want her to emerge the winner this season. And Mercy had given her own stance as to why she deserved to win the show this season. Now, part of the things that Mercy had told Cross was that this season she had intended not to be on any ship, you know, not to have any female rivalry, not to have any female drama, because of the narrative that had been peddled about her after she won the Pepper Them Gang season. People had said that she did not deserve to win, that it was because Thatcher was disqualified that she had actually won that season. I am one of those people. I say with my full chest that if Thatcher had not been disqualified, there was the possibility that Thatcher would have won that season, but that's on the side. And so she had also told Cross that the reason she had tried avoiding ships this season is because she wants to prove people wrong. And so the way she had decided to play her game this season is to be herself, to catch crews, and to just flow along with the tides. Wherever the wind blows, that is where she's gonna go. And so guys, having said that, Cross had decided, okay, fine, you play your game, I play my game, let's see who is going to come up tops at the end of the season. Ever since Monday this week, we have seen how Mercy has been flirting heavily with PERE. Guys, yesterday was quite intense. Mercy was literally luring PERE, you know, teasing him with her bomb, with her seductive moves. And you see, the good thing is, PERE is not one of those housemates that completely loses his head or his mind or focus, you know, when he sees a woman's bomb. So he was playing along, and PERE actually knows that, okay, this is the game that Mercy wants to play. Fine, let's both create the highlights. Let's get the highlights together. Let's catch the crews together. And they have been playing that way, and even WHITEMONEY is also aware that, okay, this is the type of game that Mercy wants to play. And so WHITEMONEY has been playing along. Now, fast forward to the conversation that WHITEMONEY and Cross had yesterday. WHITEMONEY had explained to Cross about the conversation he had had with Mercy last week, Sunday, and he had realized that she just wants to be free. She just wants to play her game. And he too, he's quite jobless in Big Brother's house. I mean, there's no business like no money making business that would, you know, keep him occupied. And so he had decided that, okay, fine, he was going to indulge her and allow her to do whatever she wanted to do. And so even though he is fully aware of how flirtatious she's being with PERE, he does not mind. He's equally entertaining what she was doing so that they can all create the highlights together. Now, in that conversation, Cross had also admitted that yes, that was exactly what she said she wanted to do, and he was there for all of it. He wanted to see how far that game would take her. Now, whilst they were having that conversation, Mercy had woken up from sleep and had resumed her play with all three of the guys. And guys, frankly speaking, that moment was really priceless. It was so entertaining to watch. You know, now it might be a bit of a PG-18 situation, but it was quite funny and it was quite entertaining to watch. Now, I, as a viewer and an analyst of the show, I had to take a step back to survey and, you know, analyze the whole situation. And what I could deduce was the fact that Mercy was kind of playing along the lines of a conversation that she had had with some of the female housemates a couple of weeks back. I can't remember the particular week, but she had actually had a conversation with some of the female housemates who were really closest to her. Now, in that conversation, she had talked about the game that Kosi Twala from Big Brother Titans, you know, earlier this year had actually played. Kosi Twala, for those of you that are not aware, is the winner of the Big Brother Titans season. The Big Brother Titans season was a collaboration between South Africans and Nigerians, right? So it was actually a huge deal, but sadly it happened during the time of the Nigerian elections, and so it did not really gain that much traction as one would have expected. But Kosi Twala played a mighty amazing game. Yeah, I did a lot of analysis with regards to the sort of strategy that she had employed in her season, which was the strategy of playing the player. Yeah, now let me just give you guys a brief summary of her strategy. So she had been in a ship right from the very first day with another male housemate. They had both walked into the house together, and both of them looked really fine, cute, banging body and all whatnot. She had admitted that she had a 3-year-old relationship outside the house and she was serious with her man. Now, the guy in question, Yemi Craigs, did not admit to having any relationship outside the house. So he had, you know, expressed his likeness for her, and it turned out that they were in some sort of agreement and understanding that, okay, fine, even though this girl has a relationship outside the house, we're still doing whatever we're doing inside the house. Only for new housemates to be introduced, I think the following week, and before we knew it, this guy started flirting and even having a fling with another girl. So it became a situation of man having a wife and having a side chick in the same house, and the side chick was fully aware that it's the main chick in the house. So guys, it became some sort of entanglement, and the side chick was not the only person involved in that entanglement. There were other female housemates that this guy was flirting with in the house. It was crazy, guys. It was mind-blowing. Now, this girl, Kosi Twala, being a very, very smart and observant and intuitive person, she noticed what was happening, and instead of her to throw tantrums, instead of her to confront the guy and make trouble or even quarrel with the other girls, she was cool with the other girls, but then she decided to pay him back in his own game. And that was where she started, you know, meeting with a younger guy to bang in the house. And that was what was driving this guy crazy. Guys, with the way Kosi played that game, all the guys that she was involved with in the house got evicted from the show, up until she got to the finals, and then she won the season. Now, that's just a summary. I'm not even giving you guys all the details. It was wild. In the history of Big Brother Naija, I have never seen any housemate play such a game. And guys, this girl literally demystified, you know, that narrative of guys playing girls in Big Brother's house. This time around, she was the player. In other words, she played the player. She played a powerful game, yes. And in a way, it was quite empowering for the female audience of the show that season. Now, Mercy had said that she was quite inspired by the game that Kosi Twala had played, and she wanted to play a similar game, you know. But from that conversation, it turned out that she was sort of misunderstanding, you know, the game that Kosi played. I felt like she did not really understand the depth of that game. Kosi played that game with a high level of emotional intelligence And guys, just basic, not basic, but you know, crazy intelligence, guys. I'm looking for the right word. Yes, but the way Mercy described it, she described it to be as, oh, and the girl was kissing different guys. I said, no, Mercy. There's a possibility that you did not really watch the show properly. CEECEE started early, number one, so she had an advantage. Number two, she was quite observant and she did not allow herself to get carried away in the game. Yes, she had to tie her emotions up somewhere, you know, to avoid doing things in her feelings, So everything she was doing in that house was with her mind, was with her brain. And she played the game tactically, you know. So I listened to that conversation Mercy had, and I was kind of hoping that she had started earlier, because she would have had an advantage, because Ike, you know, at that time was still in the house, and she could have used Ike to do whatever she wanted to do. She could have also used fraud to do whatever she wanted to do. Instead, she was busy playing wifey role, business partner role in the house. So guys, personally, after listening to that conversation, I kind of felt like she got CEECEE Twala's strategy all wrong. Yeah. And now, seeing her do what she's doing with PERE and WHITEMONEY, it just makes me feel like, nah, she might not be successful with this game. Why? Because the guys she's playing the games with, they are fully aware of her strategy. They've analyzed it, and they know that the only thing they're going to give to her is the highlights, because they're going to share in that highlight as well. What made CEECEE Twala's strategy and her gameplay quite unique and out of this world, mind-blowing, is the fact that the guys that she was playing the games with, they were oblivious to what she was doing. They had no idea whatsoever of her strategy, because, oh my God, she was so good at acting. She was so good at pretending that she literally carried these people along. When she needed to cry, she would cry. Guys, CEECEE was having her way with everything and everybody, you know. So I'm just here, though I find what Mercy is doing, or what she did, not what she's doing, because she's not been doing it, but what she did yesterday, I found it quite entertaining. I enjoyed watching her in her element, but I would love to see how far it's going to take her. And that is if she survives eviction this week, Sunday. Anyways, this is where I'm going to stop talking. I would love to hear from all of you guys what you think about Mercy's new gameplay. Do you think she's going to get the result? Do you think it's going to lead her to winning the show this season? Or do you think it's not going to lead her anywhere? Please go ahead. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.